It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to.
Who? The nobody?
That nobody is John Wick.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bro.
Welcome back to the John Wick Minute Podcast, everybody. The show where we analyze, scrutinize, and celebrate the first John Wick film 1 minute at a time.
I'm Samuel.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Steven.
And today's minute starts off with the alarm clock being shut off and the dog collar being set on the bedside table, and it ends with John seeing a baseball bat through the windshield of his other car.
His wife's car. His wife's car.
Probably.
Gotta be the wife's
More
car,
than
right?
likely.
Or is that his, I don't want to take the Stang to get groceries, so I'll take the soccer mom?
But he definitely takes the Stang to get dog treats, so...
Maybe,
True.
well, yeah. This was his, in case someone steals my Mustang, I drive this car.
Yeah, the backup car.
So my first question, was his alarm set for 6:19, or did he snooze it?
I don't think he went to sleep. I think he was up all night and buried the dog and then came
but why
inside
did
the
the
house.
But the alarm goes off at
Why did
6:19.
the alarm go
So
off?
I'd have to rewatch it, but does it start going off at 6:19 or is it already going
No,
off
it's
when we see it?
It's already...
Is it?
Because if it's already going off, then it may just be one of those continuous that goes till you turn it off. So it was going off while he was outside.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to tell you.
It's a theory.
So, because it is daybreak.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, it's daybreak when he's burying the dog.
Right.
Okay.
And the moment starts, it's already going off.
Okay, so
Okay.
it probably went off at 6 like it did in the previous minute.
Gotcha.
And it's just continuously going.
So it took him 19 minutes post alarm starting to get in there and shut it off. So.
Yeah, he's not in bed. He's not in bed because then he's scrubbing the floor in his bloody shirt and everything. So he never went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I was hoping I know he kills many, many people, so I don't know if we can say he's sane, but the most psychotic thing he would do would be to set his alarm for 6:19 a.m. So I'm glad that that's not the case.
I guess.
I can think of worse times. Anytime before 6 is worse than 6:19.
So
I don't know about that.
So if you're curious, it's 11 o'clock when
The
it's
dog gets up.
10:56 when
Yep.
they turn the light up. No, the dog gets up. The last time you can see the numbers. Oh no, you can see the numbers on that clock. Talk among yourselves for a minute.
He's
I will
looking
let you know.
for the
My
time.
gosh.
I thought it was right around
So he
11
goes
o'clock.
to bed. He goes to bed at 10:56, and then the screen fades to black, and then it comes back in, but it's really hard to get the time down. But I'll do it. Here, just
Interesting.
Zoom.
Yeah, I tried to see it too.
He's having a hard time.
Yes,
I would
yes.
like to point out that this is where there's a tonal shift as John gets
Yeah.
to see flashbacks of his wife and the puppy, and his anger starts to build up, and the music is building up, and it builds this big tension just to be released by his Stang driving into the chop shop.
Yes.
There's
And
no
that's-
payoff for the build up yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, but there will be.
So
There will be.
there are about to be a good deal of notes here, because we have a new actor.
Cars and lots of
Well,
cars.
we have cars and a new actor. Yosef takes the car to Aurelio's. The actor is John Leguizamo. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. And does anyone else recognize him from anything, even before we play the IMDb game? Well, I guess you could play at the same
The
time.
problem is I do recognize him, and I was prepared for this, and now I forgot.
Sam, I know that you've seen something with him because we talked about the
Kind of.
movie that he was in.
Bothering me.
Can't place it, and it's
Oh my
very
goodness.
aggravating to me.
So good. That means I'm going to blow your minds with a few things, actually. So let's do the IMDb game, list them off. I don't think you have seen any of these, so we'll get that out of the way. Moulin Rouge, Spawn, Summer of Sam, and Romeo and Juliet with the Leonardo DiCaprio one.
Yep. Nope.
Okay. Both of those were Baz Luhrmann films. Sorry, Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet were Baz Luhrmann films. So
Basil
makes sense.
Ehrman Films. People need to stop making fun of me for that name.
Baz or Baz Luhrmann.
Basil.
Not Basil.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said Basil.
No. It's
Whatever.
it's Baz
still need to stop
Luhrmann or
making fun of
Baz
me.
Luhrmann. But Sam, he was Scrooge in Violent Night. The bad guy in Violent Night.
Oh, just fatter.
A little bit.
I have
Yeah, he's
yet
gained a little weight.
to see that film.
Like a belly, like it was like he was the anti-Santa Claus, is what he was.
Well, he was Scrooge.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Violent Night, man. There's the movie. That's
John Wick
that
with
was
Santa.
fun.
That'll be the
That
one I
was
haven't
fun.
seen. Yet.
It's so I went in thinking John Wick with Santa. It's not quite John Wick
not,
with
it's
Santa.
not.
It's more like Die Hard with Santa.
Okay.
Actually, would probably be more accurate.
Me,
Yeah, the story even.
the story, yes, it's over the top. It's not John Wick realistic violence. It's
Yeah.
a little more over the top.
If you took Tim Allen's Santa Claus and made it a violent Tim Allen and Die Hard, yeah, Santa Claus and Die
Yeah.
Hard. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
That's
It's even got
funny.
comedic beats like Tim Allen's Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So it does have a lot of like gun and punching and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it's more the over top spoofy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not a direct rip-off like Extraction.
No.
By the way, they're making a second one.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
Which
sure
I
how
want
that's
to
gonna
watch.
work.
I should probably watch the first one.
Dude,
It's pretty good.
It's
Um,
really good. Like, it honestly is really good. Anyway.
If you guys are curious, it's 141 when the dog
Oh,
gets up.
Okay, I was
Okay.
actually curious. So he only sleeps for like 2.5 hours.
gotcha.
Yeah, from 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
10:56 to 141.
Right.
So
He
Around
definitely
it.
does not go back to bed.
No.
Definitely does not go back to bed.
right, I wouldn't either. Speaking of Die Hard, John Leguizamo also was Burke in Die Hard 2. I don't remember who Burke was. He was Gor Koresh, the voice of, which is the one-eyed bad guy from season 2, episode 1 of Mandalorian. He's like running the fighting ring with the Gamorrean guards.
Oh, okay. Yep.
He is Bruno from Encanto,
Ah.
I haven't
and
watched that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah. more recently, there's been some controversy with him. He played Luigi in the 1998 Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, and
movie.
he's upset they didn't cast a Latino person in the new
Yes,
one.
which is funny because the girl who voices
it
Peach
Tom?
is from Argentina.
Oh, he can stop whining.
Right.
I know.
That was my thoughts.
That movie was a terrible movie.
No.
They
The
probably
old
wanted
one.
to do-
We're talking
Yes.
about the new one. The new
Right.
one is the one
The
he
Right,
wants to
he's
90s
boycott.
boycotting the new one.
terrible.
Right.
But my
he's-
point is,
yeah.
they probably wanted to do everything the opposite of what they could do from the original.
That's probably
That's
true.
not true because they directly pay homage to that film.
Oh my gosh.
And no,
It's not
they
a mo-
do.
that's
I'm not going to
motivating
spoil
for
it.
me.
That movie, though, I took my kids. It is not anything but pure like entertainment, fun, fan service.
It
smashed
looks
at the
great.
box office.
It looks
It was
fantastic.
just fun. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah,
It
the plot
did
isn't
well.
anything super deep or whatever, but it's a kids movie, and it was fun. It was fun.
It did well.
Gotcha. So I want
Past
to
Frozen 2.
blow your minds with the last thing on this list that
Do it.
Aurelio was. He was the voice of Sid from Ice Age.
I can
That's
see it
funny.
now.
That
Or
would
I
be
should say I can hear it now.
that would be, in my opinion, his most famous role.
Yes.
It,
And one that I never
definitely-
would have thought of.
It definitely changes my mental image now of the garage scene here.
Hey, where you get that car? He killed a guy.
My gosh.
Manny! Manny!
Oh man. But
Still
yes,
green. Must
as-
killed a dog 2 hours ago.
they went
Is that the, is that
I
the
used to
episode
quote that
name?
movie.
Sid's Chop Shop.
with
Sid's
his chops up. Yeah, we watched that movie way too many times
was
as kids. So much so
great.
that we
It's
watched
so
it in
good.
French because it was so funny.
Oh, Sid's expressions in
funny.
other languages were the best.
They were fantastic.
It's pretty funny.
Oh,
That's okay.
that animation does not hold up, but that movie still does, so I still watch
Yes.
it.
Okay, so we get back to the minute. Yosef comes in with John's Mustang. He says he wants a new VIN number and papers. A VIN number.
Yeah.
It's like an ATM machine.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's a little redundant.
Sure.
But, Aurelio asks in shock where they got the car, and Yosef's like, "What the heck? Why
It's
are you
not
so
like
angry?"
in shock. It's more like
Terrified?
Yeah, he's
Well.
definitely
It's like disbelief of like they can't really be the car that I think that is.
So
like,
what's
where'd
your
you get that
definition
car?
of shocked? Because you just
I don't-
described shocked.
No. I don't. Well, maybe, but I would say it's more like that
Aghast.
can't be that, right? Like wishful skepticism. Like, I really hope that's not the
Goodness.
car that I think it is.
So we know why I wrote shocked, because wishful skepticism was just too wordy. I thought about it. I was like, nah, should probably say shocked.
Fine.
Yeah, I think that's all I have for this minute for Aurelio. The cars come in next minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of cars.
But so we asked him where he got it, right? And
Yes.
in his answer, like so if you're a first time viewer of this movie, though, you're like, remember, because you have no idea who John Wick is relatively. Like, there's something, right?
Right.
But like now you're really starting to get clued in to this guy knows John Wick's car by sight,
Mhm.
like it knows who John Wick is.
Yeah.
Like,
You get
Oh,
the
man.
sense there's a big deal to this.
Yeah.
yeah, this guy's not some
Not
somebody to
some
be trifled with.
nobody like he claims.
Yeah. like some nobody.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that whole monologue.
Yes, that's gonna be fantastic. So
Although I will say one of my favorite minutes is coming up though in this week's.
well, I am
Alright.
out of things for this minute.
Mhm.
What
Yeah,
about you
I'm
guys?
done.
Cool.
I'm done,
Well,
actually.
then I will wrap it up, and we will see you all on the next John
John
Wick
Wick
minute.
Minute.
So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers.